people, I'm John, and we're here in Idaho, and that's Peter. We're with Geeks Trucking.
Hello. Let's tell them about our day.
Oh yeah, we did.
About your training.
Right.
Go ahead.
Well, we decided we were going to do some practice with the RGN, break down the gooseneck, put it back together, walking through all the steps and everything. And yeah, well, on the second try, we kind of high hooked. So we got to spend, what, about 2 hours?
Two and a half.
Figuring out how to lift the gooseneck up high enough to get that fifth wheel out from underneath the trailer.
The kingpin.
Yeah, the kingpin.
Yeah, the kingpin.
And yeah, that was a learning experience. So good job on training.
But what we really learned today was it's better to be more careful.
That's right.
It's better to be more careful, or else you're going to spend 2.5 hours. Now, what makes our RGN a little bit more difficult than I imagined in a step deck, flatbed, a reefer, or dry van, when you overshoot the fifth wheel and the kingpin goes up and over the fifth wheel, is we don't have landing gear, people.
Yeah.
So if you overshoot I don't know, like a reefer, you could always drop the landing gear.
Yeah. It'd take you a little bit, but
It'd take you a little bit, but you could drop the landing gear, then drop your suspension, and there's a good chance that that could indeed get you unstuck. But not with an RGN, because we don't have landing gear. So between dunnage, and for those that don't know what dunnage is just wood, chains,
yeah.
a lot of swearing on my part, a lot of patience that I don't have much of.
Yeah.
We are able to get the gooseneck with chaining, cross chaining from one side to the other side, making a big ass X. Lift the gooseneck, which was like this, up high enough and strong enough, being held up with the chains, that we could drop our suspension of the truck to make that fifth pin go above the fifth wheel.
Yeah.
It was one hell of a learning experience.
Well, and we did figure out what we were doing wrong.
Yeah, we figured out what's doing wrong. Now, that's my fault. I take responsibility for it, because the way I normally hook up any trailer, and John, even when we did the Amazon crap, I was the same way. You pull in, you don't connect to the fifth kingpin, you get out, you make sure the kingpin's lined in, and probably a little bit more than half of the fifth wheel is underneath the trailer.
Yeah.
Then you raise your suspension so that the fifth wheel will go like this, and then you back in so that there's no chance of the kingpin going up and over the fifth wheel like it happened.
And it's because of the way that the gooseneck sags. You know, it sags with a downward tilt. And when that happens, if your suspension is down here, it just rides right over the top of it and drops on the other side of your fifth wheel. So, yeah, key is just raising that suspension back up before you lock the kingpin, and then gliding her back in.
Now, here's the funny part. Here's the funny part, people. We did it again 2 days ago.
Yeah, we did.
We didn't learn our lesson.
I don't think we figured out the
No,
problem.
we didn't figure out the problem, because we're also dealing where the extendable wouldn't retract.
That's right.
And that's a whole different video later on that we're gonna do.
Yeah.
But that's the second time in 3 days that we shot our kingpin up and over.
Yeah.
Now, what you got to be really careful about when you shoot it up and over the fifth wheel is you want to make sure you don't hit that extender bar or whatever it is, the kingpin lock bar, because if you damage that, your kingpin will not lock into place.
Yeah.
No matter what, it just won't go. So you got
a little bar that sticks out on the front of the kingpin.
Yeah, if you take a look at the back of the
or the fifth wheel.
Fifth wheel, there's a bar that sticks out When it's locked, it's only about like this, but when it's unlocked, it's like that.
It's an adjuster of some kind.
Yeah, it just reinforces the lock. It's reinforced steel. And if that gets damaged, then your kingpin won't lock. So, but John did really well today up to that point.
Yeah.
But that wasn't his fault. I take responsibility because I completely
lined up.
I completely forgot. I mean, the kingpin was perfectly lined up yesterday, 2 days ago, and today. I just forgot to remove the raised airbags.
Yeah.
So that's my fault. Bad trainer. Bad trainer. But it did teach John something.
Yeah.
That as long as we got chains.
Yeah, and
Binders, dunnage, extra steel,
yeah.
which we do.
We can fix it.
We can fix it.
Yeah.
It may not be fun. It wasn't fun until after the fact.
Yeah, but it wasn't a panic either, you know.
Because we're not loaded, so we're not going to get loaded hopefully until tomorrow. So there was no rush, and 4 20-foot chains and 2 binders, we're good to go. So I couldn't even imagine doing that.
We might have to show them that sometime, just for
not overshooting. No,
I mean not doing it, but showing them how we set the chains up on it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We'll disconnect from the trailer, pull
Maybe
forward.
We'll do that.
That's a good idea. What we'll do is we'll disconnect, pull forward, get all the way off the gooseneck so it's down, and then we'll throw the chains and show how we ratchet it up. But I'll hold the camera while you ratchet.
Thanks. That's okay. Look at these guns.
Yeah, look at mine. They're not there. I'm a little fella, people. I'm a little fella. I got no muscle. And I don't know how to fix nothing, so don't ask.
That's what the winch bar is good for.
That's right. That's how many times do I use that?
Every time.
Every time. I ratchet the crap out of the chains until I can't get it no further. Then I go get the winch bar, put it in, and then pull it between 3 to 10 times more.
This is the first time I've ever seen binders bend. Pete's pretty good at bending them.
Yeah, I bent. We threw away, 6 of them that were bent? Yeah, you can bend binders, people. I've done it. Actually, on my local job, I actually snapped 3 of them. Snapped them square. I was like, damn.
Maybe a little tight.
No. Hey, tight is good.
I'm not going there.
But anyways.
So when we do that, we'll also do a video on how far this thing will stretch out.
No, we won't.
Not all the way.
No. No.
We'll stretch it partial way.
Yeah, we'll show you how to extend the RGN. How to close it back up.
I imagine most of them work the same way.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
At least
Similar.
Fontaine ones all pretty much about the same. Then we'll show you how to remove and reconnect the gooseneck. John will do it 2 ways. One, the easy way, when you just pull straight forward about 10 feet, 15 feet, and then a straight shot back. And then one where he has to be off at an angle. Which
you
is,
got to drive something off of it.
Yeah, because there's not enough room and you got to move. Yeah. And we'll show you how to raise and lower the airbags, because that's part of removing the gooseneck. We'll show you how to stretch.
I hope we get a tractor. In our last video, we thought we were getting a tractor load. It turned out that load didn't come through, and we ended up a couple extra days here in Idaho. So.
Well, that was kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the load that we were supposed to get, we needed 50 feet in the well.
Oh yeah, this was a
50 foot in a well. In the well, for a building that was 50 feet long.
50 feet long, 10 feet wide, 11 feet high.
45,000 pounds.
Right.
And I'll be honest with you, I wasn't sure if the trailer would stretch that far. So I was told, go ahead and stretch it.
Yeah.
Make sure it can fit it. And you know what? Great advice. Caused us 2 days, but great advice. Because you should know what your trailer can do before you do it. So what do? Stretch it.
All the way out.
All the way out.
It stretches
about
to
51
feet.
51 foot.
Yeah.
51 foot. Actually, it would probably hit 52 if it would have latched on the last one. That puts us at 91 feet in length.
Yeah.
And a truck stop, people. A really small truck stop. We were one tractor ahead of the tractors beside us.
Yeah, we didn't make a whole lot of friends that day.
No. Not at all. And we're like, awesome. Hey, we can do the load. Well, then we tried to close it. Nope. And it wouldn't close. No matter what we tried, no matter what we did.
We tried a lot of different things.
I mean, we spent a day and a half trying to close that. And then finally, they got a big tow truck.
Yeah.
And the tow truck connected to the rear of the trailer with its cables, which is probably what, about a 80,000 pound chain.
Yeah, I
Steel
don't know.
cable.
I don't know what they're rated for. I'm sure they're strong though.
Yep. So he connected and pulled this way, and I got into the tractor and drove in reverse, and we ended up closing it.
Yeah.
So
he had a 35,000 pound winch on it though.
Yeah, 35,000 pound winch.
Yeah.
But we ended up getting it closed.
I got a feeling they're not supposed to be that hard to close. So
no, they're not.
Probably something wrong with it.
There's something wrong with it. So me and John, we had this stretched out for that one load about 6 feet. I'm pretty sure it's okay at about 10 or 11 feet, and that's for right now, as long as we're willing to stretch it out.
Yeah.
Is by about 11 feet. And 11 feet, and the reason why I say 11 feet is because, like even numbers, that would give us 40 feet in the well, and that should be more than enough for 99% of the loads out there is 90 feet in the well.
Yeah.
So 40 feet in the well, and that would put us probably about 82 to 85 feet in length.
Yeah.
Until we get the third axle. So, because of all that, we're sitting in Mountain Home.
It's actually been really nice.
Weather's been gorgeous. Yeah. We got a lot of stuff done. Oh shit. I'm not even going to put my shoes on. I got to show you all something. I got to show you this. I don't care. I'm going in socks. Come on, John. John, what did we do out here today?
A lot of work.
What? What exactly did we do? Oh, show up.
Well, as we already said, we disconnected a couple of times and removed the gooseneck. And hooked back up.
After that.
And then we put some chains on there.
After that. After we fixed it.
I'm not really sure what you're getting at.
Oh, yeah, you do.
Oh, we went to Walmart.
Can you all see this?
Oh, Lord.
Can you all see this?
Yeah, it's blinding. We actually washed the truck today.
We did. My truck has never been this clean.
Looks like we missed a spot, though.
Right here? Yeah. That's okay. The truck is clean, people.
First bath it's had in what, about a year and a half?
Oh no, this is a 2020. I got it in August.
Oh, okay.
It was that dirty because of August. All right, I'm going back and my feet hurt. I'm at. So yeah, the truck got cleaned. Let's see. I did laundry.
And no, we didn't take it to a truck wash.
No, we took it to a car wash.
Yeah, that's right.
We took it to a car wash that had an RV side. And we barely fed underneath it, maybe about an inch or two.
Spent about $10 maybe.
I hope that's all we spent. And we just sprayed and washed it. Well, John scrubbed it.
Scrubbed it with the scrub brush they had.
No way, I wouldn't have done that. Nope. Nope.
But it's amazingly clean again.
It's
it looks
bright.
like a white truck.
It's bright. And I hope to hell that the load we pick up
It's nice.
is in a dust pit.
Dirty field.
Nice, dirty field. Because now I feel like I haven't done any work. My truck's clean, people. My truck's clean. Hell, even the inside of the truck is pretty clean.
There's nothing wrong with being clean. See?
Working people. Working people.
Get their hands dirty.
Oh yeah, look. It's funny.
I even had some grease on my...
It's funny. Let me tell you. When the gooseneck was dropped and we screwed it up before we fixed it, my hands all greasy. You can still see some grease and stuff on it. When something happens, I don't think about gloves.
I wear gloves for everything. And I don't mean little mama, man, mamby-pamby gloves. I wear some nice thick leather ones. Not that crap you buy at the truck stop.
Always gloves.
Yep.
Which is fine. No problems. But, again, being dirty shows that you work. Wear it with pride, people.
Clean means...
Yeah! Look, his hands are dirty.
Ah!
We went to Walmart. And yes, I bought some Ben & Jerry's and I bought some new shoelaces. I don't know what we were talking about, but all I remember was the cashier looking at John and said, "Talking about brown, you need to wash your face."
We were talking about ice cream.
Oh, ice cream. Chocolate ice cream. That's right. And she told John he needed to wash his face. Now, I knew he went into Walmart like that. He had grease all over his face. It was kind of funny. All over his nose. It wasn't brown, thank God. But it was black. So, as soon as we got in the truck, he looked in the mirror, got some wipes, and cleaned off his nose.
Gotta stay clean, man.
Gotta stay clean. It's kind of awesome, people. Yeah. So, that was our adventure today and yesterday and the day before and the day before. Yeah. We've been sitting for 4 days.
Oh.
So, yeah, it is what it is.
We're still on track to make good money this pay period, so...
Yeah, we should do okay.
Yeah.
No, we will not do worse than our last paycheck.
That's right. Yeah.
We should do better than our last paycheck.
Yep.
So that's a good thing. But anyways, that's where I think I'm gonna end it.
Yeah.
We all get a chance, watch them Star Trek.
Yeah. Eat some ice cream.
Oh yeah, eat some Ben & Jerry's. Yes, eat Ben & Jerry's ice cream. That's a definite. What else? Oh, be safe out there.
Yeah.
Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Who do they send an email to, John, if they want to?
Peter at geekslogic.com.
Whoa, shit!
I actually got it.
You actually got it. Also, I'm in the process of building geekstrucking.com. There is some content up there. Mark, if you're watching, I want to know if it's okay if your videos stay on my website. Other videos, other people I'll be contacting later.
And we're going to add some content to it.
Oh yeah, we're going to add a lot more content. It's just, when the motivation hits me to work on it, I work on it for about an hour and then the motivation goes away. It's because I lived in the freaking IT field for 26 years, so me getting an hour of motivation is a good thing. But, so leave a comment, share our videos. We're going to come out with a whole slew of training videos, because from now until I get back from home time, John is going to be basically disconnecting the gooseneck, reconnecting the gooseneck, doing pretty much everything except tying down the chains. But he will lay out the chains where he thinks that they should be, and
that's for the next couple weeks.
Yeah, for the next couple weeks. Give them as much practice as possible at doing it, and then we will. And that's when, since I'm really not going to be doing any of it, I get to record the training videos. So this is Trainer John.
I hate people.
See, that's his new thing, Trainer John. Drive like a pro. That's right, people. Welcome to Heavy Haul. But we'll show you again how to do everything on this RGM before we can. So, anyways, y'all have a great night. Be safe out there. Thank you for watching.
See you later.
Adios.